update on my investment inside Galaxy Google DAO, how much I made in 6 days, and how much I will be making in 30 days. And also, I'll be showing you what you should focus on when it comes to the DeFi and the DAOs. I mean, the most important part of this whole DAOs thing is the auto compound. It doesn't matter what is the price of your investment. If it drops, it doesn't matter because the power of auto compounding is what we're looking after. So that being said, this is not a financial advice. This is for experiment and educational purposes only. That being said, these experiments that I jump on are not promoted or paid by anyone. This is my own initial investment that I try to jump on and share with you my journey with unbiased review, so you can rest assured that I'm trying to give the truth as much as I can. Now, that being said, let's just jump into this video and show you some of the great numbers. Also, before doing so, I want to explain why DeFi is kind of a must in your world. If you go to cryptobubbles.net, you're going to see here that the market is dead. And it's been dead for a month or month and a half. And that's why I started exploring all the DeFis because, like I said, this has an auto compound and you can generate money every 8 hours. While if you had an investment in Bitcoin or Ethereum and any of that stuff, you're now dropping and your portfolio is not doing anything. It's just sitting there. You're waiting for the pump to go to 20,000 for Ethereum or 10,000. While DeFi, it does all the work in the back end. So even if the market is down, you're not going to get so much impacted by that because even if the price drops, you're getting all of these rebases. So it increases incrementally by the power of the auto compound. So let's show you how much we're making. We're going to go in Galaxy Google DAO. You can see the total stakes is $97 million, close to 73, and the treasury balance is 26 million, close to 26 million. Before you jump onto this Galaxy Google, I highly recommend that you go to their Discord, their Twitter, their Telegram, and interact with the developers, interact with whoever is in there. Like, try to get a grip because this is considered a high-risk protocol, and I do recommend that you do not risk any money that you cannot afford. So if you want to throw in $10, $20, $50, I think that will not hurt so much, but do not put or take a loan to invest in this. So let's see what's going on with this number. So if we are going to see how much the total staked, it's 8.859, which is equivalent to $800 today's price. So the price of GG is $90. That being said, I've been looking at their Discord and I just realized that the developers are doing some great work in pumping the price of GG. Their mechanics have worked, which I kind of like because not a lot of DAOs, other DAOs are doing the same thing. All the DAOs that I have invested in actually dropped. Their price have dropped. Like Wonderland dropped from 8,500 to 2,500 or 3,000. But here, it's doing well. Now, is it going to last for long? How long it will last? I don't have that answer. This is going to be at your own risk because if you look at this crazy APY, I think one of the subscribers said it's called Stabillion or whatever. So we're going to call it Zillion, Stabillion, whatever it is. But you can see here, when I came in, I invested 6 days ago, $235. After 2.5 days, I pulled off my initial investment, so I took $235. And now, after 4 days, I managed to make $800. If I kept my initial investment, I would have made around $1,300. And that's almost close to 6x in 6 days. Now, that's insane. By far, Galaxy DAO is the most performed DAOs that I have invested in. So if we come to staking, you can see here that I'm going to get this amount of SGG and I'm getting $60 every 8 hours from a 235 initial investment. This is insane. So I'm going to get 7.49 and 195% every 5 days. Now, speaking of when to mint and when to stake, you have to look at the numbers. You're going to take the highest mint discount. Obviously, that's what you should choose. So 49%, 0.74 for GG MEM liquidity pool. If you compare the 49 with common logic with 195%, which one should you pick? Obviously, the 195 because it has a higher number. So that's when should you mint and when should you stake. If the percentage in the staking is higher than the minting, then you go for staking. If you see a higher number in the mint discount, then you go for staking. So let me take you to the calculator. The calculator will make you FOMO a lot, so please do not. Remember, this is still a high risk. So I'm going to say if today I have 8.859 SGG, in 30 days, how much will I make? And this number is insane. I'm going to make $537,000. And this is because of the stake percentage and because of the auto compound, which is, I think the auto compound is more important than the staking percentage because you're getting every 8 hours these percentages. Like in my case, I'm getting $60 every month, every 8 hours. So it is a crazy ride. Is it worth it? Obviously, I'm going to wait 30 days. It's like I'm going to make $537,000 from a $235 investment. So that's super insane. That being said, let me show you the auto compound and how it can make us more greedy, because this is just, a work of art if it happens. If it ever happens, I'll probably name my new dog or whatever. I'm gonna name them Galaxy Google if they ever make me this much money. So let me show you the difference between 30 days and 32 days. Will you wait another 2 days? That's a tough question because we don't know what's going to happen with this protocol. But the greediness that we have as humans makes us, we want to go to the next step, the crazy step. So that being said, let me show you exactly what I mean. So let's see the difference between 30 days and 32 days. So you're going to see the price we can sell it for $829,000 versus $530,000 just 2 days before that. So which one would you pick? Obviously, you're going to wait 2 more days because we're humans, we're greedy, we'd love to make more money. But what if I increase it to 34 days? See, it's another $1.2 million. So in 4 days, if I keep it an extra 4 days, I'll make extra $700,000. Now that's the power of DeFi, and that's the power of auto compounding. Now, would you stay 34 days? I don't know. Will this system sustain itself? I don't know. We hope so. I mean, that would be amazing. I mean, I would call my dog Gigi, for God's sake, So that's the power of auto compound, and that's the power of the prices that can increase significantly. Now, another mistake that people do is they care about how much they will make. Well, actually, you have to look as how many GGs you're going to make, because that's what matters. Because if you stay like for 3 days, you're going to see you're going to make 16 GG. If you take it to 4 days, 21 GGs. If you take it to 5 and 6, and you're going to see the compound is not small. The compound makes the increase over the days makes it huge. So in 12 days, you're going to make 119 GGs, which is, kind of amazing. So for you to consider the amount of GGs is more important than the price of GG, because that's what you're getting at the end. And let's say the price of GG now is 90, you're going to multiply it as of today's price. But what you need to care about is how much GGs you have. So let's take an example. If I'm going to do and wait till 30 days, I will have 5,945 GGs. The price of GG after 30 days, we don't know what it will be. But let's say it dropped all the way to $10. $10 multiplied by 5,945 GGs, that means I will still make $59,000. And if it drops to $1, which is like I'm taking the worst case scenario, $1, I will still be making $5,945 in a matter of 30 days from this investment, which is great. I mean, what's wrong with the 5,930 days? Well, if I had it in Bitcoin or Ethereum, it's just dropping in my portfolio, doing nothing for me. And therefore, this is the power of DeFi, the power of the auto compound. Also, what you need to consider is when you stake, you have to look at the percentage. Now, in the Discord, for somehow the people in GG managed to fix this problem. They did some new mechanics to increase the percentage of the staking. Also, they managed to keep the price of GG at 90 bucks by burning and by buying and burning the tokens, the GG token. So I highly recommend that you follow them on Discord, because if they keep up the good work, I think there's some potential. However, because I mentioned that there are so many red flags that they have, that I recommend that you guys skim profits as you go. And always be careful when these DeFi's come. You have to do your own diligence, do your own research. I do it from experimenting. I did not expect this to work this good, because to be clear, the GG is the best investment in all of the DAOs that I have done. I'm not saying the rest are doing bad, but this is outperformed all of them by far. So I'm happy that I jumped in. It did not go as bad as I thought. On the contrary, it was beautiful. So if you guys like and enjoyed this video, please subscribe and like the try something in the comments if you have any questions. And also make sure that you hit the notification bell, because I usually come up with some projects that pop in any second and I jump on it right away. We'll see you on the next video with a new journey soon. Take care and bye.